Switching. Alrighty, we're all good.
Okay.
Now I have to do the awkward run from one room to the next, and we're good.
Hey.
Hello, welcome to the Immortals Inc. board game live stream here with flavor text, mouthful after running.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a different seat today, as always. More things, more people means different seating arrangements. But I am here with Gerardo, Kat, Ryan, as always, and we have a new friend today, our special guest. Your name is Chris. I'm sorry, your last name.
Totten.
Totten, yeah. I am the designer from, I was like, what title do I give myself? Founder, designer, from Pie for Breakfast Studios. Which camera am I looking at?
Right up there.
Right up there, okay. From Pie for Breakfast Studios, which is based here in Northeast Ohio. I'm also an assistant professor of game design at Kent State University's Modeling, Animation, and Game Creation program. And I'm here today to show off my new card game, La Mancha.
La Mancha.
Yeah, which is based on the 1605 novel Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes.
So, maybe just a quick summary of what the game is overall about for people who maybe haven't heard as much about it and things like that.
Okay, so La Mancha and Don Quixote itself is about a man who reads too many books of chivalry and decides that he is a knight. To put this in modern terms, he's basically a cosplayer that thinks it's real. I can't take credit for that.
Like
line.
a LARPer? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't take credit for that line. It came from the designer of Story Stacks. But the basic premise of the game is that you are a person like Don Quixote, and you have in your hand a hand of cards with quotes from books of chivalry on them.
Yep.
And you will use them, like Don Quixote did, to turn mundane situations that we're going to encounter on a journey into epic adventures, and to use them to give yourself special powers, to become the most renowned knight in the land. So again, the book is about a person who goes a little crazy, reading books of chivalry, and so shall we.
All right, and this is on Kickstarter, correct?
This is on.
It has 6 days left, 5 days left.
5 days left. It is 87% funded, so almost there. We are taking wholesale orders for game stores as well. So we've got some good reward tiers. We have things like I watercolor painted all the art for the game by hand myself. So we're doing art prints, we're doing tote bags, we're doing multiple copies of the game so you can share with your friends, things like that.
Awesome.
And we'll make sure to put the Kickstarter link on like our Twitter pages and YouTube
Yeah.
description
Right, yeah.
and everything.
Yep. So that way you will have easy access to it. I want to make a quick apology before we start. Facebook chat, as always, hates me, so we unfortunately can't see it right now.
I
In the
will.
future,
Yeah,
we'll probably
just
have
put
it
it
on
on
I
your
will put it on my
phones and
phone.
things,
Yeah.
but if we miss it, we're really sorry. We're doing our best here, but it is really hating us. So, with that, I think it's time to start the game.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so the basic setup of the game is we have a journey deck, and this is story prompts of stuff that we're going to see in our journey. You already saw the chivalry cards, and then we have treasure cards, which are rewards that we can win by telling really good stories. And we already have our starter gear in front of us that can be replaced, and Kat has the turn card.
I do.
So you get to draw the first journey card and tell us what it says.
Okay. I will get to chat in a second because I got lost. Journey card. That's one of these over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is the glittering helmet. You pass a barber on the road carrying his shaving basin on his head. You instead think that he is a knight with a glittering helmet. You want the helmet.
All right, so we have to find a way to finagle the helmet from him. So I am going to go first.
It's too loud? Okay.
Should we all turn it down?
Just me, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully that's down.
All right.
If it's not down, Josh, have your mom come back in.
So I am going to put down Julius Caesar's ashes, and the way that I will get his helmet is I'm going to run up to him on the road, and I'm going to say, "Good day, sir. Would you like to tell me about your glittering helmet?" And he tells me about his shaving basin.
Okay.
I say, "Oh, I was thinking that was the golden helmet of Mambrino, the helmet of legend. Meanwhile, my squire is sneaking around, and he throws Julius Caesar's ashes in his eyes, and then we snag the helmet and run away."
Okay. So then everybody's going to have a chance to tell me their story,
Yes.
right? Okay.
So does she pick which one she liked the
Yeah,
best?
Yes.
she picks which one.
Beat that, Ryan.
Okay. Wow. That's okay. I'm going to play an ugly son with no redeeming grace.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to approach this man, talk him up about his helmet. Say, what a fine glittery helmet
glitter.
you have there. And meanwhile, my ugly son is going to be skedaddling around, and I'm going to keep talking him up and distract him while the sun goes around and attempts to pop it
Pull
off
the
his
helmet
head.
off his head.
Yep.
Nice. I also should say, don't be afraid to withhold the card until comic timing dictates. It's
Okay.
the funniest time to
And
drop
then
it.
drop it down.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I screwed that up.
All right.
So I shall also approach the man with his gorgeous glittering helmet, but I have a friend with me to help with the distraction so I myself can seize the helmet. I have Mauntan the magician. I cannot pronounce names, you're going to learn that throughout this. So I send my friend in to perform his wonderful magic for the barber as he walks with his shiny helmet, and then I simply sneak in and, as part of the trick, try and knock the helmet off to reveal where the card is hidden, and then scamper away with it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
All right, Charlie, bring it on.
He's like, oh.
All right. So I am going to have my squire lay down on the floor like he's wounded, and I am going to scream, "Oh, sorely wounded Durante! If only you had a nice shiny helmet that you could cover yourself so you wouldn't get hurt." And then I look at his, I'm like that one. And I try to convince him to give me the helmet.
All right, well, they were all pretty good stories, but you know, there's something about throwing the remnants of a dead man into somebody's eyes
Ah, yes.
that,
I agree.
yeah.
So here's what happens now. Let's take all the chivalry cards, and you get to choose a chivalry card from that pile.
Oh, that's how I
as
do it?
payment,
Okay.
And then discard the rest, so just put them there.
Do I take the one that I chose?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. And then I will take a treasure. Ooh, so I get some fine armor to put on top of my, to replace my starter armor with. And then everybody who played a card, you should draw up to 5. You want to
Handy one, 'cause I
discard
have
down
two
to
cards.
5.
So whichever one I choose to get rid of.
Oh, so now she has that. Does she have a new one? How does she have more than 5?
Because
My
she-
starting hand was 5.
as the judge, you get to choose chivalry cards that were played for the jury
No.
card as a
No.
payment
But-
of sorts.
You take this one.
Oh, that goes in my hand?
That goes in your.
Yeah, and then you make sure you end up with a hand of 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha now. Okay.
All right, so then I take the turn card now that we're all resolved.
So you slide that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And
I'm
then
catching on slowly.
I draw a journey card. All right. Dulcinea del Toboso, who has +1 strength. This is a love card. So a love card is a character from the novel. It's one of the chivalric lovers in the novel. And the point of these is that they will grant one of the knights their favor, and that gives you extra strength and inspiration and powers and things like that by getting this person's favor. So I shall be the lovely Dulcinea, and so that is Don Quixote's lady love for whom he relentlessly fights. may be a peasant girl or may just be in his head. So her effect is after the first time you fail a feat attempt, add an additional 2 strength for the rest of the feat. So she is potentially worth 3 strength. So she is a very powerful person to be on the good side of. So what you'll do for this one is you will take 3 of your chivalry cards, and you will write a brief poem of any type declaring your love to me. So you were trying to woo me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and your name is?
Dulcinea.
Dulcinea. Okay. My sweet, sweet Dulcinea, not even a million Carthusian monks could stand in our way. For you are so pretty and smart and just a great person all around. I would follow you into Hell's Pit. And I would rob the richest bank if it meant that I could feed you the feast of St. George. My love.
You made me swoon.
Don't have any good cards, so
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
yeah, happens a lot. What is the name again? I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Dulcinea.
forget. Dulcinea.
Yeah,
All right.
Dulcinea.
Sorry, thinking, trying hard.
If somebody's ready, I often
Go around?
do
Okay, if
this,
someone else is ready.
out of order. It's all good.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Oh, her ladyship, Mistress Adventure. For you, I would steal a bag of gold coins so I can buy you the wonderful Niccolo the fish so we can live together with our pet in peaceful harmony.
You're the first player in a while to get that was an N and not a D, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm changing that font. It's quite a few mispronunciations.
It looks like a D
It-
almost
yeah.
because the bottom is connected.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why.
it does. It does.
I downloaded a bunch of replacements last night.
With the context, you can tell though that it might be.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll go. Oh, Dulcinea, your beauty is like a powerful enchantment. You smell of a pine tree of striking beauty, whose beauty is and makes the fairies and ladies of the lake envious.
Nice.
Nice.
Dulcinea, I offer you my sword and my leadership to protect you from all of the woes of this world. I would offer you the crown of 2 or 3 kingdoms should I acquire such wealth.
2 or 3.
2 or 3, not too many.
Negotiable.
Yeah.
Negotiable. And of course, I'll always make sure to provide love's gentle manners.
So many suitors.
I know.
What's a girl to do?
I think my everlasting love shall go to you, though, because there was so much petty theft being promised to me beforehand. You showed me
The
a new
only
way.
one that didn't was the petty theft.
So now I get to choose 2 of these. For
The rest of us draw.
the rest of you draw up.
Someone's gonna have to hand me cards again. 'cause we have
A
each.
bag of gold coins.
Do you have Facebook chat up?
I do.
Okay.
And then,
Thank you.
Oh, wait, make sure there's 3 because I think I count 4.
Yeah, there's 4 there. Just take one out at random.
Thank you. My little T-Rex
You're gonna learn throughout this
scary.
game how bad I am at
How
names,
many of
ladies and gentlemen.
well,
Same here.
so one of the things that we are going to make sure is a big part of the instructions going in, because this is originally a Spanish novel. We're going to work with some Spanish teachers and include a Spanish language pronunciation guide.
That's really
That
cool.
would help, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
bad at
'cause
names in
this
general
one
though,
is-
so
Oh,
Can't get it? No clue.
it's just a word I don't even know. CD Hamate is Benin.
Oh, Sid Hamate Ben and Heli.
Hamate.
Yeah.
okay.
That is a mouthful. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to say that either.
All right, we
Can we
ready?
just say Sid?
Cinnamon
I like
bun,
this one.
butter jelly.
Cinnamon bun.
An army of sheep You see two large armies in the distance moving towards one another, leaping into the action. You don't realize they are actually two herds of sheep.
And it's a feat. So what we do now is we take the tally of our gear,
Okay.
and we are going to fight the army of sheep. So I'm going to play this card to draw a treasure card.
Oh, so now we're looking like at the bottom of the cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you do something that increases difficulty, does that do it for everyone or for yourself?
For
only?
everybody.
For everyone.
Yeah.
So right now the difficulty is 7.
Yes. So the way I should explain to the stream the way this
Yes.
round works. So we have stuff in front of us with a strength value, and we have a die. And the way this works is we add up the strength value that we have, and well, you get to go first. But we are going to try to, with the strength here and the die roll, overcome this difficulty of 7. And the way that will work is we take turns doing that, and the first person to, like, as the circle goes around and around, defeat the feat twice, we can, that person will get the feat, and this is the scoring mechanism for the game. So this is ultimately what you're trying to get, is feats. There are also on the chivalry cards on the bottoms little white boxes with effects. We can screw with each other by using those almost as like battle cries, and interfere with each other's progress by making each other re-roll die, by lowering strength, increasing strength, and then also some loves and treasures have effects too. So mind your cards. This is where the strategy component of the game comes
Okay.
in. Yeah. Let's see. So I actually have to roll a die with my lance. If it's 2 or less, it is not. Okay, so I get to, my lance is still +3. Thank goodness.
So, I'm not
You can
playing
play
cards.
cards in your hand, I
Okay.
think, or no?
You can if they are applicable.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a limit to how many? Is it just one?
No, you just go all in if you want to.
And he has to get 7 or
7.
more, right?
7 or more, yeah.
So
he
I'll
has to
play
be
my
twice.
spectacles that make copper seem gold. For the duration of a feat round, increase the strength of one of your treasure cards by 2.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to increase my lance by 2,
Okay.
if that's how that works.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and then I roll.
So your lance is now 3. So you have 5.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah?
All right, so you got 1. All right, so this goes to you.
So you get 1 attempt each time and then you pass.
Yeah.
So even if you failed, it would have passed Kaylee,
Yeah.
and then he'd try again
Yeah.
next turn. Okay.
And there are certain cards, like certain steeds especially, that will let you go right away.
Okay,
Things like that,
yeah.
yeah.
I would like to play this card at any time to draw a treasure card.
Haha!
Nice.
There's your treasure card.
It is a helmet, so I get to put that in my new slot.
Ooh,
Or does
you
it
have-
go over this armor?
No,
No, it's a new
it
slot.
gets a new slot.
Alright.
And you've got the actual golden helmet of Membrino.
I do. I actually got the helmet.
Ah.
Should I draw?
No. Now we are like actually.
We go back and around until.
Okay.
It doesn't. Yeah, you don't drop until the end, so you're managing these.
I will increase my strength by 1 until the end of the current feat.
I
Aha.
will play this card to make chivalry cards effect that applies to another knight apply to you instead.
All right, so you get
Stole
it
it.
more strength.
He gets it.
Okay.
And now you can see especially how, which cards you choose for stories get affected
Oh,
by, yeah.
Because if you kept something that was really good for when this comes around, it matters, but it might be really good for the story, too.
Exactly.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I have 1 towards the sheep.
Aha. They're really easy to kill sheep.
Yeah, sheep aren't that hard.
No, they're not.
Alright. So I get the +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 5, so I just need 2 or higher.
Yep, you got it.
Cool.
Is
Okay.
it the first one to get to that gets it? So, like, in theory, when it got back around to him, if he got it,
Yeah.
he would get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in like a really disadvantageous
Yeah.
position right now.
Because you're the last one, because he pulled it.
Bingo.
I played a Increase your strength by 2 until the end of the feed round. So I am at 5 also, and I make it.
All right. So let's see. Oops. I'm going to increase my strength by 1 until the end of the feat, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
Doesn't really matter.
doesn't really matter. Yeah. So I got it.
I am going to play this card. Oh no, wrong one. I can't play this one right now. Never mind.
For no reason, just wondering, would we consider right now after nightfall?
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you are playing this game after nightfall, play this card at any time to give all knights a free treasure card.
You get a treasure. You get a treasure.
That includes him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
everyone gets one.
You're
How
welcome.
nice of you. Does anything happen if you're not playing after nightfall, or is the card just a dud?
That card's just a dud.
The governor's armor plus 3.
Huh.
Do I have to
Squire's
cover
armor.
up my old one?
I got a squire's
got-
stat.
So no, that's a shield.
Oh,
So
it's
it's
a
a
shield,
totally
yeah.
totally
New
new
slot.
slot. So like for example, I got one that's worse than my current armor, so I
You can just trash
I can
it?
just trash it.
I have Lamray,
Yeah.
Arthur's horse. So it's not as power. It only has plus 0 strength, but it has an ability, great speed. At the beginning of any feat attempt, you may choose to attempt the feat first, as though you held the turn token.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's too late to do it now. Cause
Yeah,
Right,
you have
because you
the
actually
turn
held
card,
the
yeah.
turn
Oh,
token.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So it wouldn't change. It wouldn't change it.
But next time,
But next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
this is your second
turn?
chance, yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
to get 7.
You have to get 7.
All right. So I need to roll 5.
Yep.
Nope.
Two.
Nope.
Play this card at any time to draw a treasure card.
Oh, you've got those cards.
Mm-hmm.
Squire's armor plus 1 when paired with stuff. I'll keep it because it has a paired bonus that
Mhm.
that doesn't have in case I can get it. I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
So she got it.
So you got it. Yeah, I didn't have anything that I could stop.
Nope, I didn't either.
You.
Actually,
no,
I
'cause
could
you didn't
have
a
increased
lot.
the feed by 2.
Oh, well, you can do it.
Yeah.
I can still do it?
do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I don't make 7, 8, 9. I don't make that.
Yeah. All right. So now it's 9.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was embarrassed.
Okay, so
by
this one
her.
says it's a governor's armor, and I cannot equip weapons or shields while this armor is equipped, so I can't use this
Right.
as my adage.
Right.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need a 1.
Well,
no,
no, it's
9.
9 now.
You increased it
9.
to 9.
Actually, I can do this.
Still very doable.
Oh yeah. The sheep. More sheep were found.
Yeah.
No, they're just growing.
Extra
It's
sheep.
great.
But I am going to reduce the strength of your love by 1 to a minimum of 0.
When another knight plays a card against you, ignore its effect. On any one future die roll by that knight, you may change the roll result to anything you wish.
Oh, jeez.
And I am going to reduce the feat by, I can either reduce the strength of another knight or the difficulty of a feat by 2 for 1 feat attempt.
Increase it by 2. Back to 9.
Alright, well.
I love it when it gets like this.
Yeah, this is.
I only have 1 card left.
So what are we at now for the difficulty?
9.
Okay.
We got back to 9 after all that.
Okay.
So I still need
All of that was to keep it at 9.
3 or higher.
6. He still gets
He
it.
still gets it. All right.
Okay.
Well done. All right. So yeah, basically just trash all the chivalry cards we just used.
I'm going to turn this
So we
off.
get to draw
Or
up?
just
Yeah, you draw
so
up.
that I can't use it.
So I need 4 cards.
Yeah. Here, let me just grab it and because how many do
I
you
just
need?
need 2.
2.
So I just keep this card?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. How many do you need?
I need 4
1, 2, 3, 4.
because I used a lot.
That was good. And once again, you played with a
Alright.
whole
So it
bunch of
moves to
cards.
me?
Yep.
I always do.
And then
Yeah,
I
you
am
do.
actually well.
Every game, you were the one with the run-on cards.
You do.
Yeah.
You are very good at that.
That's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna get another treasure card too.
Okay,
Wow.
so Kay
Has
leaves
it?
the picking it.
So I found all the squire. We found all the squire's armors. They were together.
that happens.
Yep.
You happen upon an inn during your travels, but believe it to be a fine castle. The laws of chivalry dictate that knights be given free room and board. What happens when you tell this to the staff?
So we have to try to talk our way out of the hotel bill
Okay.
using
Okay.
chivalry.
Is it one card?
It's one card, yes. Thank you for asking.
Huh.
Oh, this is hard.
I could go?
All right.
All right. Good sir, I understand that you are vexed by my wanting to leave without paying a bill. Perhaps you may not be familiar with the laws of chivalry, but they dictate that I get free room and board. But I tell you that in return for your hospitality, if I am successful in my quest, I shall bring you 6 ships loaded with wheat. A much greater sum than the few reales you would have gotten for a normal stay.
You got his hopes up right there and just crashed it.
I mean, wheat's pretty valuable to an innkeeper that makes food.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
And this is like 1605.
Yeah, so wheat's
Yeah.
pretty valuable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wheat's got high value.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up with one. Hold on.
It's hard sometimes,
Yeah.
It is, because I have.
especially if you don't have the cards.
That makes sense.
When all else fails, just threaten violence.
Yeah.
That's what I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of.
Are we allowed to ask? I have a name here. I'm not sure who that is.
Sanson Carrasco. So the future versions of the game, the more final version, is going to include a little, especially for proper nouns, a little explanation of
Okay.
who it is. But for now, just assume everybody's like a knight of some sort. Yeah.
Okay.
right.
You ready?
Are you ready?
I can be.
Okay. I'm like half ready.
I'm like half ready, but I'll go.
Okay, so, good sir, you may not know this, but rumor abounds that the haughty, overbearing race of giants is going to befall. Is that the word I want? You don't know, you're an innkeeper, so I don't have to speak that fancy. They are coming for you, and you are in grave danger, but if you allow me a night's rest, free of charge, and good food for my belly, I will be in great condition tomorrow to take on these giants and save your inn from being pounded. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to go for a more simple approach
Okay.
here.
Simple approach.
I'm going to approach the innkeeper and say, listen, buddy.
A good conversation always
No.
starts with, listen, buddy.
Sir, I'm not saying that this will happen, but I've heard tales of people such as myself who were denied access to a room and food and valuables. And I've heard that there's a man, and I motion over to the corner where there's a man, that there's somebody named Sanson Carrasco
Yeah.
that kills people, who denies people like me rooms. Wink.
So I like to think he actually said wink.
Alright.
Victory.
My good innkeeper, you know that it is a custom for noble knights to be hosted at this inn, for we pay you in protection. It is a sin against God, and if you do not show me kindness, then may St. Lucy's thorn forever pierce your heart.
I'm going to take the giants.
There you go.
Giants? Okay.
Okay, so then you get compensation.
I take that one, right? I take the giants one?
No. You can take any of
Oh, I
them
can
that
take
were
any of
played.
them.
Yeah.
Do I keep this or anything or no?
No, we
I
can
could just-
Yeah, we burn that, and then you can take a treasure.
I'll take.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And then I draw my chivalry weight too. Right.
Yes. Then I draw mine.
Draw one.
I just go down.
Yeah. Then you would take a chivalry. Yeah.
And then I pass this to you.
Okay. So the journey card is a love from Marcella. A wealthy girl who rejects the traditions of romantic love to commune with nature.
I'm going to wear the gentleman's doublet. Is it doublet?
I think it, yeah.
Doublet?
Either
Doublet?
doublet or doublet.
Doublet?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know. I mean, some things are difficult to pronounce sometimes.
It probably depends
We
on
always guess.
what part of the land you come from too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
woo
use that as
Marcella.
I guess
Excuse.
with everything.
All right.
So you're who?
Marcella.
And we're trying
A
to woo
wealthy
you?
girl who rejects the traditions of romantic love to commune with nature.
Ooh, Earth Girl. Okay.
So Marcella the Earth Girl.
A hippie chick.
Oh, Marcella, who has turned aside all the excellent kings, dukes, counts, and marquis for a life of the earth. You have the temperament to cool the Battle of Lepanto and other such horrible horrible atrocities. Jupiter the Thunderer would kneel before you, as do I, this tamed knight whose heart you have stolen.
Okay.
Out of character. What's your name again?
Marcella.
Marcella.
Oh dear.
Out of character, my name is Gerardo.
Oh, yeah.
In here.
I lost it.
Lost it.
Oh dear lady. I first laid eyes upon you in the battle against the Mastiff. Oh, how I was amazed how you could deny those 3 damsels at the fountain of the elm trees. I surely could not. Though I know you not fancy take a man, I would simply give you guerdons of joy if you would join me in adventures across the lands. We could lay naked on the... Never mind.
Gotta stop.
No, stop. That part didn't happen.
It happened. We all heard it.
So we're stopping at the lesbian scene.
That's the call.
Okay.
That's where we cut it off.
That's where we cut it off. Okay, good to know.
All right. So, Marcella.
Marcella. I keep going for like Machacha or something. I don't know.
Oh, muchacha.
That was a card in a different game, and so that's where I keep
You
going.
get stuck.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go? You want me to go?
You go ahead. I'm still.
Okay, so, oh, Marcella, the lady whom my master loveth best. I, too, am so in love with you. Have you not heard of my grand adventure and my heroic fight of 30 or so wild giants against that inn the other night?
I love it when people do continuity.
Come with me and we will frolic through the woods and the prairies and the fields, and we will scatter Julius Caesar's ashes among them
It came back.
to bring bountiful, beautiful flowers in the springtime.
All right, my
Yeah.
turn. Again, I'm gonna.
Lumi lost a
Marcella. I keep forgetting it because I get so engrossed in the other stories, and then I'm like, what's that name again that I was going for? Oh, my dear Marcella, for I know you have turned down many a man for to continue your life of young and wonder. You have turned down such as Carrasco and many, many other men in your journeys. But I would like to win your heart, for I first met you in Constantinople, where I was kept captive for some time. But after being released, I saw you walking along the streets, and I knew you were the one for me. You see, I have no idea what you're thinking, for the riddle of a woman's mind is great, but I hope that I can win your heart.
Oh. See, I like that last line.
Yeah, the rest is a little shaky.
The last line was pretty
The last
good.
part had it, but the rest was shaky.
I was kind of swayed.
Didn't have the cards
So-
for the rest of it, really.
It's between you and the lesbian.
It's a tough
It always come down to that.
It's a tough battle to win there.
No, I'm gonna have to give you for the last
This is
one.
where it is important to say that I've tried to tune some of these that people can make it as G-rated or otherwise
As
they
they
want.
want.
Yeah,
So those go to him, right?
yeah. So those
Oh,
go
your
to
cards
for
go to
me
him.
His to pick through,
Oh, yeah.
and
I
then
get
I.
2, you said? Is the
Yeah,
last
you
one?
get 2.
You can use it.
How many do you need?
You can pick from these two.
Thanks.
If you
I'm gonna
so
read
wish.
them one at a time.
Is that 2?
No, I still need one more. There you are.
Counting was never my strong suit. Ooh.
So I'm going to play a card, and that card is Miguel de Cervantes, the author of Don Quixote, which lets me add a rule to the game. And right now it says any rule, but I'm going to, the final version is going to give like a menu of rules to add. So I'm going to add the rule of that you can make a poem out of 2 cards on love draws, if you wish.
So you can do 2 or 3?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, what was the rule?
So now when you do poems, you can do 2 or 3 cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, it might be tuned,
Yeah.
but yeah. So,
Oh yeah, there's always tuning to do with games.
but yeah, that's one of the things that we're considering for the
For the
very
final.
meta card. So like Don Quixote is a very meta book. Like at one point, the first book exists in the world of the second book, and people have read it and are screwing with Don Quixote based on that. So I wanted to make the game equally meta, where you are playing with the authors and things
Right,
like that.
yeah.
So first passes that way.
Yep.
Oh.
Are you down to 5?
I'm still trying to figure out which one. I'm
And
gonna get rid of that one. And we're gonna get rid of
I'm gonna play Love's Tyranny and steal Dulcinea.
heroin.
So we can play these at any time then? Or?
Choose one to burn. Yes.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
I'm gonna get rid of this one. Alright.
All good? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the lady's bodyguard. You see a lady and her entourage on the road and believe that she is a damsel in need of saving. You mount a rescue. Then her very real bodyguard shows up.
So we need to.
Tell a story about how we're gonna deal with this bodyguard.
This
Yeah,
bodyguard.
you want to rescue her, but this bodyguard's in your way.
Alright.
So my squire, who I've mentioned before, is an expert in pyrotechnics.
Okay.
Did not know this.
And yeah, he's really talented. And he is going to set up a little diversion on the side of the road where there's going to be flamethrowers coming out, and this robed figure that goes, I am Archelaus the Enchanter. Don't you dare harm a hair on the brow of this knight. And they all run away, and I don't get to save the damsel because she runs away.
She runs away too.
Yes.
But you got rid of the bodyguard.
But it's a great
Got rid of the
show.
bodyguard. I did not get my butt kicked.
And you put on a real sweet show too.
Yeah.
All right. So as I try to approach her and the bodyguard stops me, I immediately take great offense. Sir, do you not know who I am? I am the Knight of the Flaming Sword. And I pull out my sword, which isn't flaming, but, I have slayed.
Oh no, you only need one.
Oh. Well,
You only get
that's
one.
all I am.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you had more, but you stopped.
Yeah. He just pulls out his sword and stares at him.
It's not a sword, though. It's a stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I, too, approach the bodyguard, or approach the fair maidens. 2 fair maidens, O lovely ladies. But it's like 2, like the word, instead of the number.
Oh, okay.
Like addressing them. To my fair maidens and lovely ladies, you would not want this awful giant standing in the way of your chance at spending time with me, now would you?
What a joy it is beholding me.
Alright, so I walk up to the bodyguard and I'm like, hey, King Abbey's and his army request your services. They will pay you tenfold what she is paying you in order to go and help them.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, he would do that. The ultimate winner would have been if they sang "I Would Always Love You." That would
Whoever's
have.
had that card.
I was waiting for somebody to put that in somewhere because that would have really. But yes, I do believe the guard is going to take him up on his offer and.
Nice.
So we pass all these cards to you, and you take that
And
one?
you can take a treasure,
Oh yeah, you take a treasure.
I take a treasure.
and then I get brought up.
I get a sword, but I
I
can't
get
use
to
it
draw a
until I
wing.
get rid of that. So I am going to
And you
play
win.
William the Warwick and
Okay.
draw another treasure. Anything. I got a helmet.
The bucket helmet.
Yes, a knight's helmet. And then I got to draw up to 2. 1, 2.
I'm going to take that one.
So when does endgame
And then-
trigger?
Endgame triggers when we get to. So normally what happens is at the beginning of the game we would choose how many feats do you want to see, and it goes 3 or 5. Now I know we're getting towards the end of the podcast, so we could do it after the next feat if we want. And usually it's like best of 5.
All right.
So if you want, I can throw a feat down.
Oh, we don't care.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
just
we've got
asking-
we've got some time.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
depending on how much time you have,
Oh yeah.
we
no,
can run a little longer.
Yeah.
So
All right. So I'm gonna take a journey card.
that's the one I'm going to toss.
I am Fernando. An arrogant duke who seduces people away from their loves, a coward when confronted. He has a standard strength of +2, or his favor does. When a feat starts, roll a die. On 4+, choose another knight's love. This card has their strength in effect. On 3 or less, you sit out the feat. Because he's a coward.
Do I want to woo him?
You can elect to not woo characters.
Huh.
Yeah, but at the start of the feat you have to roll.
I actually might consider. You know what? Let's make it on 3-. He's a -2 strength. Or a -1 strength. Let's do that. I'll rewrite that. That's actually a thing I should rewrite. That's too severe. So again, it's in progress. There's some balancing left to do.
Oh yeah. As always, balancing happens.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
Throughout
it's
the
good
game.
to keep playing it. Yeah.
Well, and that was a card where a few times I was like, the more I look at this, the more I think I wrote that earlier on. It's too much.
So now what is it going to do? It's going to be -2 strength, but
It'll be -1 strength. He'll be a -1 strength
But-
if you lose on that roll, but he can be basically like a love chameleon if you get a
Successful roll.
plus, yeah. So basically you could be like, well, no, I actually want Dulcinea's effect.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can take on somebody else's
Yeah.
effect. Okay.
We play one card for these to win.
This is 3.
Three, but
Oh, no,
Yeah, but
2 or
two.
3 now.
Okay.
2 or 3
Because
now.
of the new roll.
You said we could pass if we didn't want the card, right?
Right. And you have a love, so you're...
Yeah, I kind of like Marcella better. I'd rather keep her.
Yep.
So I am going to sit out of
And
this.
you turned down a card at one point, right? Because I think that's her effect, is if you turn down a treasure, then she gets something.
No, I did not. Hers is at the beginning of a feat. I may negate all Knight's Lover cards.
That's
For
right,
the duration
that's
of that
right.
feat, but I have to discard her after.
That's right, the effect I mentioned is the sheep. If you have a sheep.
Is this meant to be like you bag of mischief?
Like
a-
you bag it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or a threat.
You big mischief.
Yeah.
However you say it.
Yeah.
All right. Well. I think I got mine.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So as I see him approaching, I yell, "Fernando, you bag of mischief!" And I say, "Do you remember me? I have not forgotten you. Do you not remember the night of the lions, where we made thunderous love amidst a sea of roaring lions? It was a bountiful occasion. They've been talking about it for years. How could you have forgotten, Fernando?"
You can only play 2 if you want.
"I will forgive you for your terrible memory if you come join me forever. Or maybe just for one more night in front of the lions, whichever you prefer." And I went down.
Okay. I don't know how to top that one.
That's a hard push.
is
Hard
a
from the
hard
top.
Fernando,
Cards.
I have saved you twice. Once from the hatchet of a ruffian, and the other, I saved your virginity from my squire's beast. Now, I would love to come with me and be with me.
I don't think I can top that one.
I don't think anything can top that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm done, yeah.
I think that's...
Because I had embarrassed myself, so I must stop now. So please consider me.
I love that one too much.
Okay,
Wow.
that's my palm.
All right.
Oh my god.
I think...
Excuse me while I turn red. Yeah.
Good luck.
Fernando, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And now playing after the Beatles.
Oh, Fernando, you have such a beauty and such a renown that is even better than Amadis, son of a king. Do you remember the battle against the Mastiff? It is something that I will never forget, and I will
You were
cherish
there
all my
too.
days. That's
I'm
And
passing
you're
this
passing.
one to
Okay,
her.
yeah.
You know what? The Battle of the Mastiff, if you know what I mean, was really
You know what I
special, as was the Night of the Lions with the Night of the Lions. But none of those were
that's fair.
was not saved by from the Squire's Beast.
Thank
and,
you.
I get to pick them.
and I get to pick of the
1, 2, 3.
I get some spoils. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right.
Those
Oh,
two.
those are
Great.
Yeah, that's right. Those are the ones. Yay.
These are mine.
Ooh, I
I
got
like the
double.
accent you've gone for with your knife.
I don't have to use it.
Are you full? Oh yeah, because you passed it.
Are you full? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That might be the words he chose. Do it like that so we know there's one under that.
2.
Oh, my turn to draw, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Here you are, Fran.
Basilio
More loves.
stabs himself with a fake knife to save his beloved from marrying another against her will.
Is this a love?
This is a love.
And his ability during any feat, you may discard your entire hand to steal a treasure from another knight. So you are trying to woo Basilio, the man who stabs himself with a fake knife,
Basilio.
to save his beloved from marrying another against her will.
I'm going to stick with Fernando.
I'm good with
I just
Dulcinea.
wooed him.
I kind of like more. I kind
So
of like
am
both.
I the only one that's going to
I
try
don't
to
know.
use
So
this
you can
person?
just say
Well,
whatever
I
you
don't
want.
know. Like,
And you're going to
part
woo
of me
him.
wants to go for it, but the other part really wants to keep her.
Oh, what's his
She's
name?
really good.
You can discard your entire hand to steal a treasure from somebody.
I think I'm just gonna keep her
Yeah.
because I gave up on Fernando for her too because I'm
And that-
trying to get a chance to use her.
And that's the thing. There are 16 loves in the game. They each do different things, but each of them are powerful.
Yeah.
There are very few loves where you're like, oh no, get rid of this one.
Can I go for him since I drew it or no?
I don't think so. Don't think you can go for your own
No,
card.
No.
You're the judge.
So I think he wins.
Sorry,
it.
buddy.
I think he wins it.
Oh, did you go for it?
He's going for it.
Oh, okay. I thought you threw it back to me then.
I mean,
He was
since I
waiting.
don't have to actually try for this one, I can
No,
just
Yeah,
throw
you
stuff
don't get
down.
flashcards.
Do the card you
Yeah,
don't
we're
like.
just good. Oh, the Veil of the Pines, death himself without human conscience. Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, sometimes that is a good way to burn a card.
Yeah, it's just like, sure. You
I'm
get
going to
keep
play
one of
Don
those.
Quixote de
Oh.
la Mancha,
Aha.
and I am going to steal a card from Ryan. Play this card at any time to search an opposing knight's hand and take one of their chivalry cards.
Your worst.
We might need to like
This is my worst.
help cross the table with the cards.
You've got a lot.
It's mine.
Oh, no, you got
We
5.
might actually need to
No, you got
reshuffle
6.
One,
Yeah, because I took one from him. Do I need to discard
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
You discard the corset one or whatever. The white corset.
here. Oh, White Corsairs.
Yeah.
The lusty white. That one? Yeah.
We have one that I have a feeling might be a pass.
What's that?
It is Anselmo. He is a love. He is a -1 strength love, but he has the ability choose a knight with a love. They are now the judge. All other knights, including you, may attempt to woo the love. If none attempt, the love stays. Discard this card after using its effect.
So basically, he can make
A love go back up.
for wooing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna pass.
Passing.
I'm going to pass.
So
Would you
yeah.
like to go for
Yeah,
it?
I'll go for him.
All right.
So, how many cards do I have to play?
2, right?
at
2 or
least,
3?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Okay.
At least 2.
Hello, dude. I didn't think about this. Remember when we slayed the 2 dragons who hold their swaying wall, while a highly polished courtier stood in the corner crying? It was great.
Be mine.
Be mine.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
you need to draw up.
We're gonna have to shuffle
You have
here.
to shuffle.
I'll do this one. This one will go into the discard if you want to add that to the shuffle.
Yep.
And then this passes to you.
Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, it's a feat.
Oh, I have
Yes!
6. I needed to discard
It's
one.
the feat I wanted.
Windmills. You see 30
I
or
have to
40
discuss
windmills
that.
with gently spinning blades and believe them to be giants. You
Yes.
attack.
Oh, jeez.
It is the
This is
feat.
the best one.
Yeah, exactly.
Knights who fail on an attempt cannot use their weapon or helmet on the next attempt.
Ooh.
Oh. So he starts.
Yes, I start.
It's a 10.
Yeah, windmills does not screw around.
I have a strength of 1.
1, 2.
Can I play reduce the strength of any knight or the difficulty of a feat by 2 for 1 attempt?
Yes.
Okay.
So which one is it? You're reducing his or?
No, I'm going to I'm going to make it a 8 instead of a 10.
Okay, but this is for 1 attempt, not the whole feat round.
Oh,
Oh,
so you probably want to hold on.
You wanna hold
that.
on
hold
to
on
that.
for my
For your
attempt.
turn.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking about that when I laid it down. I'm like, that helps everybody.
I am going to swap my equipped steed for your equipped steed. And you have...
You have
Sancho's-
2 steeds in front of you.
you
Oh,
have-
yeah, he's
you have
supposed to be on
Sancho's-
there.
You have Sancho's donkey equipped.
Can
so-
I ignore all effects of a card played against you?
Ah, no.
So you keep
Oh,
your...
I was gonna say, please tell me the one that you did was the Sancho Panza card, but it wasn't. But
No.
yeah, all right. So I played that to no effect.
I played that.
I am going to increase. No, I'm going to do that later.
Alright.
I don't understand. So, when would I use this? I mean, I know I like at the beginning
Great
of the
speed
feat,
at the
but
beginning of any feat. So at the beginning of any feat, attempt. You may choose to attempt. So you can play
Yes,
that
I
now.
prefer.
and like take it from.
And
If-
basically, like, yeah, because he's gonna roll. You can be like, no, 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 let me roll.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
I would like to play my love as well, but his goes first.
So I may choose to attempt the feat first, as though I held the turn token.
So
Discard
basically
this
he does
card
it
after
first.
using its effect.
Okay. So
I
you
am
roll
playing
first.
my love Marcella.
You
At
may
the beginning
wanna-
of a feat, you
well,
may negate all
you already
knight's
played it,
love
but you
cards
may
for
want
the
to
duration.
wait until the second round around to do that.
Oh, wait, I gotta
Oh,
roll
yeah,
the
you
die
could do-
at
Isn't-
the beginning of the
doesn't it say at
feat.
the beginning of a feat, though?
Any feat attempt, so
Oh,
I
any
could have
feat
waited,
attempt,
yeah.
Mine says at the beginning when a feat starts. Roll a dice.
Mine says at the beginning.
Why would it be beneficial to?
On 4+,
Because
choose
think
another
about it,
knight's
like,
love.
If all of us went and had one success, because you need
Oh.
2, then you could play it and be
That's
the
true.
first one
Yeah.
and a second success.
Yeah.
I am going to play mine at the beginning of a feat. You may negate all knight's love cards for the duration of that feat, and I discard her afterwards. That includes her, right? So she doesn't work for me.
Well, yeah, but you have
For
to
plus
discard
one.
her right afterward anyway.
Yeah.
So she's gone.
So none of us can use our loves?
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
I will turn my love over.
So for my feat attempt, I'm going to play this. Reduce the strength of another knight or the difficulty of a feat by 2 for 1 feat attempt. So that's 8 now.
And you're gonna.
For your feat attempt, and you're rolling.
So it's 8 for this one, yeah.
Which I don't even think I can possibly get.
You
Do
can
I
if
still
you
get
have
the
6.
strength?
Oh,
Yeah,
no. You don't have that, right?
You don't have
Or
the
does
strength
he
of your
discard
old
that?
horses?
You don't have
just
the
the new
strength,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just-
Horses don't
I'm
stack.
going to at the beginning of a feat
like that.
round,
Well,
choose
'cause
one of
he
the
used
opponent's
this, so
knights,
doesn't
equip
it go
treasure
away?
cards. They cannot use its strength.
No,
or
because it's not
effects
until after.
till the end of the
Oh,
feat.
it's
So I'm
not
going to
until
roll
after,
and
yeah.
then it's going to
Take
go away.
away your,
All right.
yeah, your shield.
Because
Sancho
loves
Panza.
aren't in
Ah!
Well, you know what? I wouldn't get it anyway.
Oh, so you
actually.
also played a Sancho on a Sancho card to defend a Sancho card? Yes.
I got 7 out of 8.
thanks.
So,
Oh no.
Doesn't happen.
but then
So
this
now-
goes away.
Does it pass to me as if he were first player, or does it go to him like it should be?
I guess I never resolved that.
Well, we at least have the game creator so he can actually
Yeah,
make rules.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you want it to be?
Yeah, let's just keep it simple and
Alright.
like just it goes around.
So 1, 2,
Why was she thinking it would
5,
skip her?
6. Because
Because
Gerardo was
it's
the one-
technically
He's
I was
the one
supposed to
started.
start, but he took it away from me.
Oh, got it,
So I was
okay.
saying,
So
does it
now
go
it's
back to
gonna go-
him and continue
And
as
continue,
normal? Like he
right.
gets an extra roll, or is it like we go around and skip him, or I didn't
Yeah.
know which way.
It makes
go.
more sense.
If you weren't here, I
Yeah.
would have,
Yeah.
That's what I would've went for,
voted
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So someday when there might be a forum, let it be known
On this day,
on this
And
day
thereafter.
it is shown.
all right, I'm gonna just roll and see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got it.
Boom.
So that's 1 for me.
nice.
1, so I got 5, so I need at least 5, right? Still 10. Yeah.
Can you check the stream real quick just to make sure it's running every time?
Yeah, I had it going just a few minutes ago, I don't know why.
No, I did not make it, but I can do alternate history. Play this card after you fail a feat attempt to make a successful attempt instead. You may not use this card to end a feat round.
It says an unknown error,
So,
and it won't load. Hopefully we're not down.
I will check here too. It passes to you, so if you want to take your turn, then I will.
Okay.
So I have 1 success.
Here.
All right, so I am going to play, it's only for 1 round, right, for 1 attempt.
Yes.
I'll do it for my first one, why not? So it goes down to 8. And I have Dapple for 2, 3, and 4. So I need 4. 3. So that's a big no for me.
All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all right, I got it.
All right.
Yep, we're fine.
Okay.
All right. I don't even know if I. Yeah, I could. Okay. Is it still 8? Or is it?
No, it's 10. It was only for her, right?
It was only for me.
Yeah, then I can't possibly reach it. Highest I can go is 9. Well.
You got
Hey,
9.
you got 9. All right, and you have 1?
What? I have 1,
You have 1
yes.
successful, you do not, you do not?
No,
No.
I have one.
You have 1 as well?
Yeah, because I used the
Oh, that's right.
alternate history.
I'm going to increase the difficulty of the feat card by 2.
Alright.
Whew.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Is that for one or
7,
for?
8,
It just
9, 10,
is.
11, 12.
Ah!
She gets it.
Wow.
She did
I
it.
rolled a 6.
Yeah, I can't do anything to it.
Can't.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So,
That was a good one.
Draw up.
1, 2. I am good.
2, 3.
We got our loves back.
If I play this now, I can draw another card, right?
What?
It's one of those draw a treasure cards.
Sure.
Draw a treasure. It's a peasant's club. No, I like my other weapon.
For some reason it's not.
What is
Wi-Fi's
your other
not
weapon?
working.
Sword Amethyst, but with my governor's armor, I can't use it.
When would I?
Give me a drink
When would I
card.
play this?
Because it
Choose
says
a
when I have
knight
this
with a
this one
love.
equipped, I can't use shields or weapons.
Anytime.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play him now, I guess.
Oh,
All right.
he's going for it.
All right. Anselmo,
Oh, he's gonna do it?
No, he's got.
choose a knight with a love. They are now the judge. All other knights, including you, may attempt to woo the love. If none
Keep that in the
attempt,
lapse and after.
the love stays.
So
He's
Oh, he
just
gets to go
activating-
first?
He's
Okay.
activating an effect.
Okay, gotcha now.
Who's
Choose
love?
Gerardo's love.
Gerardo's love.
That one's the one that
Oh,
you
yeah.
discard your entire hand to steal a treasure from another knight that's during a feat.
Yeah.
You want that one?
Yep. Well, we have to battle for
Everyone
him.
gets a chance to woo it.
You are
And
you
you're
are
the-
now Basilio, and we have to all attempt to win.
As if it was drawn from the deck.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm good, yeah.
I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in seeing other loves.
I
So
saved for
you
now,
two?
though. He's pretty,
Thinking.
he's pretty devout to me, so.
You have to like discard your whole hand or something?
Your
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
hand is chivalry.
You get to steal a treasure though,
Yeah.
It's not bad.
but it only happens during a feat. Yeah.
And how many cards is this again?
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Do you have one? I'm still. One moment.
What is your name again?
Bastilo.
Basilio.
Basilio.
Alright. Oh, Basilio. Not even the Veil of Pines could stop me from reaching your heart. I'd even go as far to say I would drown the child of the sea for you.
And it says
How
a
much
position of
I
love,
love
like murder.
Out.
Out. Okay. Yeah, he gets it.
That's right.
Give me those cards.
You had me at drown.
Yeah, you have me at
Okay. And then
child murder.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes.
Gotta do. Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm taking that one.
and then I.
Let's see if we can get the child of the
So
sea
then it's
again.
her journey now.
Right.
You get to
Yeah, and
draw.
it's a feat.
Aha!
Knight of the
I had
Mirrors.
to redo
Difficulty
one.
8. You meet a knight who claims to have beaten all knights in Spain, including you. Time to set him right. And then it says that this opponent is clumsy. The knights will receive a +1 on their second attempt.
Do I need to draw after that?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Draw.
It's
It's +8.
Oh, it's an 8.
I am going to increase the difficulty of a feat card by 2. So now it's a 10.
I'm going to negate any love cards in play
So if you have
during the duration of 1 feet, so,
Of the whole feet?
of the feet, yeah.
Okay.
It's now a 10.
Okay.
Because I added
Ooh.
to it, and then you start, right? Because you pulled it.
At
Yeah.
the beginning, roll a die at the beginning of a feat. So can I have the die, please?
Yep.
On an even result, I gain +2 strength for the feat. On an odd result, all knights must negate, not discard, but just, negate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a treasure card each time they fail a feat attempt. I should also mention that if something says treasure card, it does not apply to your knight's gear, so your starter stuff, because that's not a treasure. So, like, if...
Just any of.
Yeah, so, like, you'd be... This would not apply to you. All right, so...
Because you have no way of doing it. It's not.
It's an odd result, so I have potentially screwed us all, but that's why it's on the Bag of Mischief card. I also have to or less. Dang it! Okay, so my lance is now just 1 instead of...
I'm increasing my strength by 2 until the end of the feat round.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, so now this is a 10.
Him.
Okay.
And she starts.
And she starts.
Real quick, it says once during an encounter you may exchange a card in your hand for one on the top of the chivalry deck. I should have been doing that all along, not on the feats, but on the other encounters,
Yes.
right? I could have done that? Okay. I will keep that in mind. So it's an 8, but no, it's 10, right?
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, so I cannot get it. Right?
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I had to try.
So I can get it with a...
It's a 10 now, though.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to increase my strength
only
by
have
1 until my
Ah.
next successful feat attempt.
Oh, yeah, I could have. Pharaoh 6.
So that gives me, I can get a 5 or a 6. Aha!
Oh, you did it.
I did it. All right, so that was a successful feat attempt.
All right.
Now I have to roll perfect.
I have to get a 5 or a 6. Nope.
Nope.
I'm going to play this, though. Play this card to make any player, including yourself, re-roll any die roll. So. Nope.
10 out of
Okay.
10.
I get the hint.
That's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will play this card after any die roll, including your own. The knight that rolled the die must re-roll it. That's a 1. Good.
This dude's not having it. Is this still the... We're trying to convince the knight he did not...
Change any die roll to the value
Yeah.
of your choosing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We're trying to put him in place because he thinks that he's the
He thinks he's the, like,
champion knight.
big boy.
I'm gonna
of the-
reduce your strength by 2, so you just don't make it.
Yeah. Nope.
Just
Can't do it.
barely. I'm so sorry.
Has anybody
fine.
made it yet or no?
I have.
Yes.
I have through trickery.
10, so I'll need at least a 6. No. So
I
I
like
need
your
at
bucket
least.
helmet.
Thank you.
I do too.
So I need at least a 5 or a 6.
That's
No.
a 1.
Okay, I need a 6.
Well, actually, is this your second attempt?
Nope. This is
All
my
right,
second
and I
attempt.
need a...
Oh, yeah,
So
I
you
could
get
add
plus 1.
but still, so I needed a 5.
So I need a 6 again.
Well, you get a +1 now because it's your second attempt.
Aha! Okay,
Yes.
so I need a 5 or a 6 again.
Can
Nope.
you get 10?
5... Ooh.
1,
No.
2, 3.
No, I cannot. Yeah, I reckon now that's a 5.
1, 6. I can get it. Nope.
Okay, I need at least a 4, 5, or 6. Right? Yeah. Nope.
Is it only the second attempt?
Yes,
She
one
gets it.
attempt. No, that was my first attempt.
Oh, that was your first
That
attempt.
was
So
the
my first
first.
success.
Oh, for
Sorry.
success.
And I got
There
it.
it is.
You got it. Okay.
All right, so now we have seen 3 feats, and now we have a 3-way tie for feats. So that would usually trigger the end of the game, but we could do, to resolve the ending, a sudden death feat between the 3 tied players.
Yeah, why don't we?
That would work.
All right.
So, search
So-
and final. Should we draw up?
Yes,
to a
draw
full
up.
hand? So
And
can
I'm
someone get me 3 cards?
I just like to
3
say, if I had the
chivalry cards?
chance, I was going to steal your man. I was going to steal your lover.
Fernando?
So,
Yes.
And I'm going to make.
I didn't get any treasures, so my goal was just to steal everybody's lover.
So I'm going to make it
No, not
the final boss
Fernando.
of Don Quixote.
Oh, sorry, Gail.
Only
you're good.
fitting. The feat shall be the Knight of the White Moon, which is the knight that finally defeats Don Quixote.
yay.
And
I have no.
You are
for this
confronted
one.
by a knight wishing to duel. If you lose, you must give up your own knighthood.
every time you fail a feat attempt, you have to discard one of your treasures.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, we all forgot what the odd roll that when we were failing we were meant to be turning.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's between you and Gerardo and...
Play this card at
Kristen?
any time to draw a treasure card.
Wow.
So if
Yeah,
someone can
see.
pass me a treasure.
I got nothing for this one. All mine
Play
just
it.
have nothing at the bottom. So
to draw a treasure card. Aha! Alright, so I'm going to swap out this armor for Tyrant's white armor.
I don't want the sheep. I have to get rid of
You
it.
don't want the shit.
I have no way of getting another treasure to make the sheep work for me.
That's true. Alright, and then do I have...
Never turn down the option to ride the sheep.
I'm going to...
This is better.
Will, hold on. Ah! Okay, 2 or less, then that's a 1, so now increase my strength of my weapon for 1, so this is a 2 lance, so not too bad.
Who shall start?
I think this was going to be
It was, yeah, it was gonna be you.
So I would... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which does not cover it. But the first time you fail a feat attempt, alright, so I didn't get it, but the first time I fail a feat attempt, I add an additional 2 strength to the rest of the feat, or to myself for the rest of the feat, because I have Dulcinea.
But you didn't make the attempt, so you had to discard a treasure because of that.
Okay, so, wait. No, that's only for chivalry cards. Alright, so buy Lance. Wait, that's treasure card.
Ooh, that was +3.
It was a +1
4,
for
5,
the
6,
acting
7,
round
8,
because of this
9,
roll.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
doesn't make a difference.
You're drowning in treasure over there.
So I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do for that. So I gotta get at least a 5 or a 6. Nope. So I gotta get rid
Alright.
of something. So I'll get rid of this one.
Doesn't that mean your sword comes back?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
sword comes
actually
back
good for
online.
you. And that's a good, that's the sword. Alright,
Yep, sword
so I
first.
have, let me recap for myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
7, 8. Okay.
Picture time. And that's a picture in itself.
How?
It's cocked!
Look at that! It's perfect.
Oh my
like that.
god.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to take
We're
a
all
picture
gonna
of
have to take our
this.
phones out and get pictures of this, because that's unreal.
That's
at
crazy. I want to get a good angle on it.
I mean, you have the whole thing on film.
I'll have to post that particular picture to Board Game Geek.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
All right, but
I know, I hate to disturb you.
Did you get a
I
picture
know.
yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's a 5.
So I got it.
As you should have.
Yeah, that
You deserved it.
was pretty much a natural 20.
That was a nat 20 on a d6. You win. You win life.
Yeah, you win, period.
But not at this game yet.
All right, so that's a pass.
Success?
Yep.
Alright,
Yes.
so toss them
Yeah.
out.
We're just counting it. Just
Oh yeah. That doesn't count, I dropped it.
Yeah, you were just...
Okay, let's see. No, I don't have anything that can do anything.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 exactly again.
All right.
There she gets it.
Congratulations.
You won?
You have won
Yeah.
La Mancha.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Hey, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is. Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. A lot of
So
playtesting
let's
went into that one.
Everything out.
Yeah, and if
These
you
are
could, if
treasures.
possible, make sure that you sort out the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Oh, yes.
On Journey.
Of course. 3s.
Oh, there's a
Oh, in the back.
Yeah.
That's the starter, right?
3s.
3s, 2s, 1s. If you're wondering where their possible dream was,
I
was wondering, I was like,
not playing it. Not singing.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get to sing.
That would be why the card wasn't played, because he was the one that had it. Good Lord.
This is how you avoid it. You do not give the impossible dream to the person who does not want to sing. Because they will
keep it
not
down.
play it.
Keep it.
Yeah. That was well not played.
So, this has been La Mancha.
Yes, on Kickstarter for
On
5
Kickstarter
more
for
days.
5 more days. You can find it if someone wants to hold the box up, so that way they can see the name and everything for spelling and for seeing the art.
And we'll have the links on all our pages on Immortals and
in the
Yep.
flavor text,
Flavor
Twitter, and
text, yeah.
everything.
Yep.
And
All
thank,
models and flavor
And
text.
it's really good, so.
yes, thank you for
go on
coming
that
and thank you for
Kickstarter.
showing it to us.
Thank you
This is
for-
great.
Oh, yes.
thank you for having me. This was awesome.
Yeah.
I always, it's getting to the point too where it's not even like work to show the game anymore. It's just like, oh, let's just play La Mancha.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
just playing every single time.
Just playing,
Yeah.
yeah.
But thanks again. This was excellent.
Oh, yeah, thank you for coming on and showing us an awesome game. As always, this is
Uh,
always fun for us.
So on Kickstarter, there's a couple different tiers, right? You said there's for single and for your artwork too, right?
For the artwork.
Yeah.
And then we also let people who get an artwork tier add on for 10 if they want it signed, and you can also get a Kickstarter exclusive piece of art
Okay.
for a $20 add-on. And then we also added, if anybody out there runs a friendly local game store, we have a wholesale tier for game stores. For
Okay, terrific.
200 for 10 copies.
Well worth it, well worth it.
Yeah.
Well
It's
worth it,
it's
yes.
a great game. We had a
Very
lot of fun. We play a lot of different games all the time, and I have to say that this storytelling game was really, really a blast.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Storytelling games are always a blast, but I really like the different take on this one compared to a lot of
Yeah.
other story games. They just always seem, I don't know, more basic or simpler. And this is a very simple and easy to learn game, but it's a lot of fun and there's a lot of story to it.
and you don't have to be intimidated if you don't know the story of Don Quixote or anything, because as you said, you're going to put in a little
Explanatory.
right.
on some
But
of the
even
cards.
without that, if you didn't know who any of these characters were,
I don't know anything about it, and I loved it. And
right,
knowing
yeah.
about it is only going to like increase your love for it. So it's
exactly. But if you
Yeah.
don't know a lick about it, it doesn't matter because the game itself and the way that it plays is just so much fun.
And that's actually one of the things that this has drawn the attention of like educators for that reason, like literature professors, a few scholars who actually study Don Quixote for their like whole career.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Have been like, hey, can I use that in my class? So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
it's one of those like accidentally or secretly educational games for people that want to use it as such, or it's great
Right.
for game night.
Oh, yeah. And that's always great to have a game that you're learning about something and you don't even realize it. Because
And
you're
I-
just playing a game on the top.
And I've had people turn around after playing it and then go buy a copy of Don Quixote and
Yeah.
ask me like, hey, which like translation do you like? You know, things like that. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, they really people have really gotten into it.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, and it's got strategy to it too. It's not just strictly based on storytelling. As you see, if you don't like singing, you just
hold on to the
make
card.
sure you hold on to the
Hold on to
cards you
the
don't want
possible
played,
card.
and then you don't have to sing. So
Yeah?
That's really impressive too. You made it to like the final round while basically handicapping yourself with this.
Holding on to that.
Yeah.
card.
yeah,
No,
how early did you get it? First round.
No, it was not the first round. It was toward the end of that when we were shuffling the deck.
Okay.
We had to make a new pile.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So it
when
was
I
near
picked
the
it
bottom
up.
of the
It was
deck.
near the bottom of the deck.
Because that's impressive. Because there are cards that let you have extra chivalry cards. Like, hold on, there is a love that lets you have 2 extra chivalry cards.
Oh,
in your
okay,
hand.
so your hand is heavier, yeah.
Yeah, so that's really impressive that you basically handicapped yourself for so long.
Nope.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to sum it all up for the night.
As always, I have my little cheat sheet with the phone number because I can't remember it. We are Flavor Text, our lovely guest here
Chris?
with us, Chris, with La Mancha. That's Kat, Gerardo, Ryan. I'm Kaylee. You can always get in contact with us at all of our different pages, Flavor
Also-
Text, everywhere.
Chris, do you have your own page too?
Yeah, there's
One for
a
La Mancha, right?
Yeah, there's a Facebook.com La Mancha card game page. There's my studio is Pie for Breakfast Studios. The website is pfbstudios.com, and the Twitter account is at PFB Studios for the company, and for me personally at Totter TOTTER 87.
I'll go ahead, tonight we'll put that on the Immortal site also and Flavor Text.
We'll make
So-
a tweet and tag you and
Right.
this
So
studios and everything.
we'll get it covered everywhere so everybody knows where you're at.
Yep.
Okay.
Whichever one you're on. You can get in contact with Immortals through a handful of different ways. ImmortalsIncOnline.com, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Immortals Inc. You can find it easily. You can check all of the backlogs of all the other streams and stuff they do here. They have a lot of other people, not just us. A lot of awesome people. You can check those out on all of those platforms wherever you're watching this. You can check out all the old ones. We now have a Patreon. Immortals has a Patreon for supporting the local store and supporting all of the streamers within the store, so you can check that out. Again, Immortals Inc., or you can call them 216-712-7169. That, I believe, is everything.
That, and they're going to also be starting,
Yes.
well, they kind of has been starting, but Sunday nights they want to kind of make it board game night here at Immortals. Some of their other nights are pretty heavy in either RPGing or Warhammer, so if people walk in to play board games, sometimes it's hard to get a table because they'll be filled. Sundays are a perfect day because nothing else is going on in the store. So if you have a board game group or just some friends and you're looking for a nice place to play, come on up on Sundays, and there'll be plenty of room for you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also the board game library here. If you don't have your own game, you want to play something here, that is always an option as well. He's going to sneak off the screen to go turn it off, so ignore that.
And we're floating.
I'm gonna try not to break everything and destroy the whole everything.
Destroy the whole setup.
And we're usually floating around here on Sundays, so if there's a game that you need help with or you have questions about, you can stick around, and after our stream, we can give you a hand learning those games or showing you how to do it.
And if you want to learn game design, come check out our program at Kent State.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Perfect place.
Yep.
So, okay, well, thank you again for coming on.
you again.
having us.
Fantastic game.
Fantastic
We're
game.
real excited about it, so.
Be
you.
sure all our
Wonderful job.
socials and all that will have the links to find him.
Yes,
and everything,
definitely,
so
definitely. But
be sure
get
to
on
check
it.
out.
There's only 5 days left, so